So, so I started a business. I was originally in Arizona doing some stuff for a door-to-door sales trip. I studied this in college. I have a 4-year marketing degree. I'm just trying to expand my skill set, you know? I'm trying to be better at marketing. It's like that meme where like you get raised by a pack of wolves, except instead of wolves, it's like a bunch of frat guys. I'm doing this door-to-door sales thing. This is my second time out there. Come to find out, my hip bones and muscles are absolutely screwed up. Like big time. So I have something that's called femoroacetabular impingement syndrome. Quite the mouthful. Basically, what that means is I have extra bone in my hip and it's grinding against each other whenever I'm trying to walk. That's not very good when you're taking almost 100,000 steps over 3 days. Then, I also theoretically have a torn hip flexor and a torn labrum. That's not good. So, they shut me down for the door-to-door sales thing. I was making this joke. I was sleep deprived and I'm like kind of bummed out because I'm stuck in this hotel by myself. They kicked me out of the Airbnb and everything, right? Like in the Minecraft space, we have a lot of issues. Like we just don't have consistent people to go to for like thumbnails, editing, whatever. And I was like, we create the Bronx Marketing LLC. We have a lot of different people in the Bronx that are super talented at different things. People that can do rendering, people that are great with story development, people that are great with music. We have a really just well-rounded friend group. But again, off the start here, this was completely a joke. But as I sat there, injured and got into the doctor told me, yeah, no, you shouldn't do this, and had to cancel my summer plans. I kind of just went and decided, screw it. What's the worst thing that's gonna happen? Why not make this joke into an actual thing? And so I was talking about it with my buddy Twiff. He's like the guy who started the Bronx server, right? And he was like, dude, like, why don't we actually just do it? And I'm like, that's what I'm saying, right? And oh my gosh, it's so surreal. But in the last week and a half, okay, I filed articles of organization and become a registered LLC. We are a legal business entity. We have an operating agreement that exists internally. I have 7 contractors lined up as a team, all of which I've looked into the legal documents and taxes for. I'm now an expert on Canadian and Australian taxes. I opened a business bank account. I've created a website. Bro, this thing is like actually a thing now. We have a Twitter. Of course, to avoid as many legal issues as possible, I'm like, okay, adults of our friend group, because you can still in creative work be a contractor. You just have to have parental consent. And not everyone wants to just go to their parents and be like, hey, can I give this person on the internet my tax information? Like most people don't just want to give that away. So it's 7 of us total, including myself, but 6 other people from the Bronx. So Twiff, Awoof, Fabian, Solar, Wheatley, and Liam. Bro, I'm just so excited, dude. There's something about just being able to like provide a good service for the community and actually like potentially do something that's like different. You see in the content itself, a lot of stuff changes. Like a lot of stuff started in like super short, like maximize your 8 minutes that you have for this SMP video. Then that changed to, oh, let's have some more drawn out stories. Let's get, 30, 40 minutes to an hour. And now that's lent itself into scripted, and you've seen different series pop up like White Pine. Yeah, I kind of just felt like it was time to do something. What's ironic about it is I had quit my editing job with Redunes, and just kind of retired from editing commissions entirely because I was gonna be leaving. Now I'm just being like, yep, now I'm gonna insert myself back into the space in an even bigger capacity, which is exciting, but also, a little scary in some senses. But, the real reason, I guess, why I wanted to do this was because I care a lot about the people in the Bronx. I've been friends with some of these people for almost 2 years, and I want to see this group succeed. I want to see everyone be able to, accomplish their dreams, whether that's something that's, in this space or not. Being able to just uplift the people that are important to me is what I want to do. And so, Bronx Marketing LLC, we offer 5 core services, right? We're going to have consulting, video editing, thumbnails, story development, and building. Potentially down the line, maybe we'll add music or server development or different things like that we also have in-house in the Bronx. But off the start, I want to make sure that I am paying these friends of mine and these contractors well enough to where this is actually like a worthwhile thing for them, you know? I don't want to be like, hey, let's have 30 of us go into this business and then everyone gets 2% of the $100 we make. You know, like that just seems pretty bad. So for now it's gonna be a team of 7, but like I'm so excited, dude. Like, you know, whether it's thumbnails or statistical advice or needing scripts and stories and different, just to be able to have someone that the community can go and say, we know someone who you can go to and get consistency and get high quality, and have that be BRNX Marketing. A lot of us are just kind of creatives at heart, and so why not? You know, we're the age, we're mostly 18 to 22, we're the ages that we should be going and taking a shot at these things. We're the ages where we should be taking this chance, because we're already fortunate enough to be in the position where we can spend our time creating this content and spend our time, you know, knowing each other. Why not do something that could change the way that the entire space runs? And I'm not saying that to be some like existential, like, oh, this is the sign that we're gonna be like, bro, this commentary is probably gonna get like 200 views. Like, okay, I've been flopping recently, so I'm not expecting this to do like anything. But the point is, I'm really excited for this, and I was thinking about like making this video, oh, why I quit editing for Lifesteal SMP, right? Really capitalize on that 60 some thousand views that I got the first time around. This is more than that to me, and I felt like it was the better decision to do this just as a basic commentary. Yeah, most of them are public. I've made 170 videos. Like, I'm gonna be me, and I'm gonna be transparent and straightforward at this point. And our website actually is live now, so if you can go look at our website, like baseline level website, it's there. People can book appointments. They can go into the Calendly, into the embed page, and they can book a meeting. They can book a meeting to work with BRNX Marketing. It's crazy. And you know what? Shameless plug. We do have a donation page. If anyone is interested or feels inclined to give or help. We don't expect anyone to use that ever, but we wanted to have it. At the end of the day, the BRNX is going to remain a friend group above everything else. You know, we might be a legal corporate entity, but we're not corporate people. You know, we're some teenagers and college kids that are chasing a silly dream in a block game. So I guess here's a sneak peek of what I have coming up in start of April.
Stop. No, please, Agilix, please.
Reminder, this was decided by the wheel.
No, my God, no.
You are the mafia.
I'm throwing.
You're the mafia.
I hate this. Why did you do this to me? Wait, how do I sabotage?